Let's open the book on this. Severe thunderstorms are rolling toward Connecticut today and tomorrow, with potential flash flooding in the mix. If you're commuting or out and about around Hartford, keep weather alerts on and plan extra time. Quick downpours can change road conditions fast. Hi, I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett here in Hartford.
First up, severe weather alert for Connecticut. We're looking at thunderstorms with heavy rain, hail, and strong winds through tonight into tomorrow. The National Weather Service has a flash flood warning out for parts of Fairfield and western New Haven counties, which means fast rising water can overwhelm streets and streams in a short time. Forecast models, including AccuWeather, are calling for waves of showers and storms this morning and afternoon, with wind gusts around 28 miles per hour, strong enough to toss loose patio furniture and make highway driving tricky during downpours. Big picture. This stormy stretch is part of a summer of extremes, and forecasters are watching the Pacific for what's being called a potential super El Niño this fall and winter. El Niño is when Pacific Ocean waters warm up more than usual, which shifts jet streams and storm tracks around the world. A super El Niño is just a very strong version of that. It can amplify rain, wind, and temperature swings here in the Northeast. Some experts say this could be one of the strongest events in decades, so it's something we'll keep tracking for how it might shape our fall and winter in Connecticut.
Yeah, that checks out. When the National Weather Service issues a flash flood warning, it's time to take it seriously. If you live near a brook, a low spot, or a street that ponds easily, you know the drill. Move your car to higher ground if you can, clear those storm drains, and never drive through a flooded road. Even a few inches of fast water can sweep a car. And with gusts pushing 28, secure the grill cover and the lawn chairs. Little stuff becomes projectiles, fast. The Super El Niño angle is wild. It's not a today problem, but it's the kind of setup that can reshape our season, stronger coastal storms and sharper temperature swings. We'll keep an eye on it so folks have time to prep for the longer game, not just the next storm cell. Next up, Meriden officer fatally shoots son attacking father with a bat, body cam footage released. This happened in mid-July in Meriden. Officer Anthony Offieli responded to a domestic violence call. According to officials, he encountered Robert Lee Jenkins III attacking his father, Robert Jenkins Jr., with a baseball bat. The body camera footage shows Offieli firing about 18 rounds to stop the assault. The Office of Inspector General is investigating. That's the state office that reviews police use of force to determine if it was justified under Connecticut law. Body camera footage, the small camera an officer wears on their uniform, is central because it provides a time-stamped view of what happened in those seconds. Both Robert Jenkins III and his father later died from their injuries. Multiple agencies, including Connecticut State Police and Meriden Police, are assisting the investigation.
It's chilling and tragic. 2 lives lost, a family shattered, a community grieving. Real talk. Body cam video can be painful to see, but it matters because it gives investigators and the public a clearer record than memory alone. People ask why so many shots were fired. In these violent moments, officers are trained to stop the threat. Investigators will now go frame by frame, compare the timeline to policy and state law, and determine if the force used met legal standards. We'll keep watching for findings from the Inspector General's office. Thorough, transparent reviews help the public understand what happened and why, and they set expectations for how these intense, split-second decisions are judged in Connecticut. Next up, teen and adult arrested after a violent ride-out in Southington on Monday. A ride-out is when a large group on bicycles or mopeds floods the street and disrupts traffic. It's a social media trend that can get dangerous fast. Police say a 58-year-old motorcyclist was assaulted during the chaos, stabbed with a screwdriver, and robbed of his phone. He was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. 2 arrests were made. Police identified 20-year-old Kevin Manuel Rodriguez and a 13-year-old from Cheshire, whose name is not being released because of age. The investigation is still active. Officers are looking for more information and any additional suspects connected to the incident. Videos from rideouts often appear online, so digital evidence may play a role here too.
A screwdriver as a weapon, a tool becoming a stabbing instrument, is jarring. That jump from stunt riding to violence is where public safety just falls apart. Why do these rideouts keep popping up? Clout, I guess, big group energy and online views. But once you're blocking traffic and people feel cornered, things can escalate in seconds. If you come upon a rideout, keep it chill. Don't engage or try to weave through. Slow down, give space, and if it turns threatening, find a safe place to pull over and call it in. That's a solid way to reduce the risk while police handle the enforcement side. Next up, a body was found in a grassy area off I-95 in West Haven on Monday, and state police have opened an investigation. The Western District Major Crime Squad is taking lead. That's a team of specialized detectives who handle complex or suspicious deaths. The identity of the person and the circumstances have not been released yet. Unexplained deaths near highways can involve a lot of moving pieces: traffic cameras, potential witnesses, vehicle debris, and medical examiner reports that need to be stitched together to understand cause and context. This one is still very much ongoing.
It's deeply unsettling, and it raises so many questions we all want answered. Closure matters for families and for the community. Until officials release more, it's important not to speculate. If anyone saw something along that stretch of I-95 in West Haven on Monday, state police will want to hear from you. Even a small detail can help connect the dots. Last up, ESPN layoffs are underway following its acquisition of NFL Network and other digital assets from the NFL. Here's the timeline in brief. The deal was announced in August 2025, approved by regulators in January 2026, and in April 2026, NFL Network employees officially became part of ESPN. Now, with overlapping roles, ESPN has started the first major layoffs in 3 years. Production staff and on-air talent are affected, including NFL analyst Ryan Clark, a former NFL safety who joined ESPN in 2015. The NFL received a 10% equity stake in ESPN as part of the deal. Equity stake just means an ownership share. The acquisition also included NFL fantasy and distribution rights to Red Zone, the out-of-market live look-in channel many football fans love. Strategically, this is consolidation, combining overlapping operations and platforms under one roof to streamline costs and content.
What a twist. Reports say Ryan Clark learned of his layoff while he was on air. That hits different. Behind the headlines are people and families, and yeah, consolidation can make business sense on paper, but it lands hard on the humans involved. Why do it now? Merging two big operations creates redundancies fast. The longer you wait, the more expensive it is to carry duplicate teams. From a viewer's angle, this could mean ESPN centralizes NFL content and digital experiences. We'll see how the on-air lineup and behind-the-scenes coverage evolve as the dust settles. Big shifts like this tend to reshape what shows look and sound like over the next season.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett here in Hartford.
Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll catch you next time.